What's going on, universe? It's post-nasal drip co here for another blessed day of getting old. It's actually really funny when I think about it like that. There was kind of like a certain point that I hit in my life where I just started being less healthy, which is weird because you're basically invulnerable. Not fully invulnerable, and plenty of people have health issues and stuff. But then you just go like, man, everything kind of sucks a little bit. Kind of a cool point though. It humbles you, it does. We're doing some integrated strategy 6 today. I don't know how much we're gonna do. We're gonna at least a little bit though. Depending on if Arknights wants to show up on stream or not. If not, I can kick rock. No, I won't tell it to kick rocks. There it is. I might have told it to kick rocks anyways, though, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, no, I'm gonna nip that in the bud before it blows anyone else's ears out. Let me kill the music really quick because I just want to listen to some other stuff right now. Don't really care about what's going on in my base at this current juncture in my life. Well, well, well. Hey, Kyo, how's it going? And hello, Q as well. It is me. I am, unfortunately, for better or worse, eternal. I haven't done an IS6 in a little bit, so we're probably gonna kick rocks for a little bit. I said kick rocks like 4 times this stream. I need to start saying different stuff. This is getting real awkward. Recruitment list when candle ending. Swee's remnant consciousness can enter through safe out nodes. Those don't really make me feel anything too particular. I feel like my hope gain does not match up with the freak that this SWE regulator squad brings. My freak is not in fact matched by it, so it does in fact make me feel not a lot. First class squad does make me feel a lot, so we're gonna do that. Don't worry, ending 3 is easy. I don't think it's easy. I'm not calling you a liar, but I'm not doing the worst today. I love that. I actually like called my mom today because I'm gonna be, it won't affect stream at all, but I'm gonna be going to see her for a day basically this weekend because it's kind of far away. And I called her and she's like, wow, you sound like really upbeat today. I was like, do I? Must be in a good mood or something. Let me blow my nose 1 sec, sorry. I think I told you already, but the quest is harder than the ending. I could believe it, but also, like, do you have any idea who you're working with right now? What would be a good supporter? U Official comes to mind. She always does, though. I'm a big U Official fan. Yeah, this should cover a lot of bases. We can go Perfumer, maybe. I like Perfumer a lot because she works super well into going Lutenata. Our Goobies are back. I threw the Goobies on today. I am now officially a Goobie streamer. On toss, all elite later enemies gain plus 10 resist extra 20. Wow, what the heck is this Eastern Gap? That doesn't seem very risk at all. That just seems like kind of ass, to be honest. On toss, all enemies have less max HP than 1 life point. I guess we're getting risk coins now as we start. Alright, let's get back into it. It's been a little bit, so it's probably not going to go great at first. I wonder if the piercing notes would be more useful for this rat stage.
Very good.
May I get up here shortly and bring you and stream to the gym with me? I would... Lord knows I can go to the gym. Bring me there in spirit at least. Maybe I'll burn an extra calorie. 1 extra calorie. I heard Radiant is pretty good. I've actually heard that too. That's not like... I don't know if that's one of the mysteries of the Sphinx or not. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill that. I'm not gonna try to. Ooh, these are actually too slow to hit. That's... I wouldn't say devastating, but it is funny. Okay, yeah, that does work quite well. When you finish uploading, gonna go try hard some. Good luck, good luck. I'm surprised at how like really solid Sakiko is. I feel like they've delivered like a really solid unit at least out of every collab. At least most of them. Depends on what you mean by collab too, I guess. If you're like, 9-colored deer doesn't really pull the DPS I'm looking for, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm leaking a rat. You can't stop me if I'm being honest with you. I might even leak 2 rats if you're willing to allow that, you know? I don't really see a scenario where I don't. Alright, cool. Do you think they'll tone her down for a while after she tone her down not just for she for a while? No, absolutely not. They certainly don't do that in this game. It's actually very interesting. Gacha games really don't tone down characters. It can happen, but it's extremely rare because people will spend like a good chunk of money getting these characters and you start to run into some really like, it's not even a legality thing because you can absolutely like get away with nerfing a gacha game character and just not having any repercussions, but man, players will get super angry. And when some of the players that will pull these characters put like thousands of dollars, sometimes a week into the game, you really don't want to piss them off. I guess it's pointless in a PvE game, yeah, pretty much. Good luck with the stream. I appreciate you popping in either way, Kyo, and I appreciate the good luck. Yeah, it really just comes down to like, so there was a character released in Grand Blue Fantasy a long time ago, and she was so broken that like, there were basically the game has 6 elements: fire, earth, wind, water, dark, and light. And you could just use dark to literally do everything because of how strong she was. And it basically never got fixed ever. They just released stronger things over time. Perfumer's gonna always have a talisman on her, and I kind of love that for her. I really don't know when to use the organ. It's like I can buffer a bunch of shots at once, then swap back maybe? Like maybe when this thing approaches, I switch to organ. I'm not even really hitting it with piano. It's just kind of like flying away from it. Okay, we'll buffer some organ shots. We should be fine. Yeah, no, see, that one does surprise me, because I feel like it should be completely legal in today's age to call someone a creep. Call me brave. This is the piercing one, right? Yeah, okay. It just feels like the piercing form is so much better. I'm sure that that's not always the case, but it certainly feels that way. I do like the idea of you getting in a fight with Automon. Maybe you could wager some channel points and we can see who actually comes out on top. Defense or HP? I guess I'll take HP. Oh my god. I didn't realize we were starting with 4 kind of messed up risk coins. I guess I'll start trying to get rid of them. Doesn't really change much, since it's all for like leaders and stuff, which is probably why it's not a big deal. Cast a recruitment voucher. Hit up the rogue trader. What do we got available to us today? I kind of want that support replenishment station, if I'm being 420 candid with you. Summons no longer use deployment slots. This, like, I feel like this just wins runs effectively in IS6. We don't have a recruitment yet for Radiant, but I am going to grab it preemptively because I think that Radiant is, like, kind of a game-win state. Do I want to enter? Yeah, might as well. I don't see a reason not to. We can't fight anything, but we only have 3 candles, so we're not going to do much in here anyways. Get some ingots. So what do we have here? Retrieve node, which is recruitment vouchers. Let's pop in here first. Come on. Is this specifically sniper? It is specifically sniper. Unfortunate. We have 2 legend nodes. We have 2 doubts nodes and a trade node. The legend nodes could potentially heal us to my memory. Uh-oh. Yikes. I was really like, surely we'll get a supporter if I refresh. No such luck. I always see Iron Guard and I'm like, okay, cool, that's a guard upgrade. Do I want a defender recruitment voucher? I think I'll grab a medic one, actually. We have a lot of vouchers right now. Yeah, I'll toss some Tongbao. What's the worst that can happen? Got coin geists. When the battle begins, randomize all allied operators cost. Yeah, I actually love that. Hit me up. Lose 2 open max hope? Heck it, I'm down. What do we got? For each 5 redeem, it gets 7 oh my god, we got the attack speed relic. That was actually super worth. We just need to not die. Like, things are shifting into place. We need Radiant and we need to not die. Nice to get Uika as well. Bosses are juiced right now. We have a Pathfinder node, but where do we want to go from here? We could wander again, but I really don't think we could... I mean, maybe we can. Getting Sakiko set up is pretty meaty. I think I'll just light Perfumer, so we have Sakiko and Perfumer to go in. Probably grab Cruz. I like that it says promote at random. It's definitely not random. I forgot we were starting with the beginning echelon thing that gives us 5 stars pre-promoted. Feel better about going into Wonderland again. I feel like we could theoretically take a stage or 2. It's a pretty solid lineup. We have a lot of stun. Nothing negative too. This one's like one of the most annoying stages altogether, because this enemy will just like automatically CC someone permanently. I don't really have any stuns to deal with it. This stage should be easier than the other one in theory. In practice, who knows? Are you sure you want to enter? Your U official can't be deployed. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for checking though. 喧嘩のやり方はそれぞれに任せるけど、ヒーロー気取りの無理だけはしないでね。なんかあったら私を呼ぶこと。You already walk forward? Like, I'm sorry, do you just lack any sort of like chill? Alright, we're not like profoundly cooked, but I could see us being cook adjacent for certain. It's not looking stellar, as the kids say. If Saki-chan's skill gets back up, I think we're okay. Which is looking like it should. It might not. I hope it's stunnable. God, I hope this enemy's stunnable. Okay, cool. They're stunnable. It's free then. Alright, free was a big word, and I'm sorry for saying something so brave. Okay, we're not actually dead. Dude, I can get the best viewers at this website. I thought about making a YouTube video visiting that website and stuff, but I'm not, like, technically literate enough to not, like, blow up my computer and get all my information stolen by the scam website. You're not toasted, but you're a little cooked? Yeah, I'm like... I own an air fryer. I don't know if you could tell, but I would say that I was, like, slightly air fried. All operators have 400 defense and 30 resistance, 80 seconds after deployment. That's pretty cool. Hope plus 4 squad size plus 1 specialist recruitment voucher. Oh, we will get the fully upgraded Umiri right off the bat. I'm gonna save that though. But it is a good idea to grab Umiri. I don't think we're gonna mess with this turmoil. I don't mess with that. Poke in the doubts node. I doubt we can do it. Badum-tis. Ha ha ha. This is ending 3, right? Yeah, this is ending 3. So we need 5 candle guests, but we do know that our ending 3 node is right down here at the very bottom. Heck, this kind of ultra stinks. We could scroll down our health, 'cause I think it was having less life points here, so I'm gonna just go to the shop and spend down here. I'll grab the guard recruitment voucher. We'll just store it for now. I don't know who we'd end up using it on. We just need to get our health lower. Guard operators restore 2 SP after every attack? In this economy? Are you serious? That's crazy. I hadn't realized that was even an option. We get a collectible. Enemies have 10% less HP. Dang. You really are in a roll today. I appreciate the fact that auto moderator is getting a workout. This stage has the opportunity to cook, which is not great, but I'm gonna take it because I think that we could win. Our biggest concern is that Sakiko needs to burst down like a couple people, but that's gonna be the concern of basically every stage. Ooh, I forgot that this was what was happening actually. Never mind, everything is awful. I wonder if you can just think it for a while. No. This is the saddest thing that... I don't know if it's the saddest thing that's ever happened to me, but it's got to be like top 5, right? There's no chance it's not. No, it's definitely like top 5. I should have waited. If I had set up Perfumer ahead of time, we had to kill that rock guy coming up was also a pain in the butt. Let's run it back a little bit. Those websites aren't viruses. I think it's just a scam. Get your money if you're dumped by viewers. Yeah, but like even if they're not like a scam, let's say I put my credit card on that website to buy botted views, right? And suddenly my Arknight stream has like 700 viewers in a category that averages 70. Not only do they have my credit card, I'm probably getting banned. This stream is not sponsored by those scam websites that are definitely scams. I'm tired of pretending that they're not scams. Dag nabbit. People still say dag nabbit. Okay. I timed it differently this time. Thankfully, we have the passive healing from Perfumer now. And if the stuns come in at appropriate time from Cruz, And this enemy shouldn't be able to attack anymore, which would be nice. I forgot about this dragon enemy. This is actually like a real problem depending on the exact path it takes. Alright, we're probably fine. We're certainly fine. We might not be fine. We were fine, but I don't think we're fine anymore. I think we're a lot less fine than we were a few moments ago, actually. Sakiko's getting heckin' eaten. She's only buffering a few shots. Cruz might be able to do some work. Oh, she almost got it off too. There's a lot of dragon enemies in this. If we get this stupid rock guy, we'll count it as a big W. Oh, we're gonna barely miss it. What a pain. Brutal, you wasting 2 candles in this stage. I don't love that. You're for sure getting mad if you were to do that and didn't ban the bots, which obviously defeats the purpose. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. So, like, not only are they preying on people that they assume are, like, really desperate for viewers, which is already kind of messed up because, you know, it's a tough hustle. Like, if you're not going, like, guns blazing with some crazy, like, really, really, like, wild setup, you're like, yeah, I run a supercomputer that plays games for me and I'm having the computers like compete against each other, some like really novel concept with this like huge idea behind it, and you're just straight chilling. Or just like the most attractive person known to mankind and you're like, yeah, I'm just streaming casually. You can't really see the stream, but I'm here, you know. Once you've got some of that energy coming, it's a heckin' a struggle. So preying on people that are just kind of trying to do it, or people doing it for fun too, is just like, it's spicy. That's kind of how everything goes right nowadays. People just try to prey on people that don't really know any better. We almost just heckin' leaked. That would have been turbo cringe if that happened. Oh, no, and based it all. That's when I stream next, got a small handful of viewers. I wish I hadn't those times. I mean, end of the day, we gotta stream for fun. Getting viewers is super cool, and talking to people makes it a lot more enjoyable, but I've done plenty of days where it's just like me chilling. But if I didn't find it fun, I wouldn't do it anyways. That's how my brain works. I have never been one to struggle talking to myself in a room for hours on end. But it is a hard hustle, and I feel bad for people that, like, will fall for that kind of thing. Although there is some merit to it, like, conceptually. There's a reason people view bot and stuff. I absolutely do not condone it, for the record. But no one wants to click a stream with 0 viewers. No one does. It's, like, super obvious. So even just view botting up to, like, 10. Putting yourself just a little higher in that category, people are suddenly like, oh, hey, I guess I'll pop in and see what's going on if there's 10 other people watching this. Operators using the ammo type skill get 2% attack every enemy they defeat. Attack speed after dodging is interesting to me. I'll go for the dodging one. I think ammo type skill probably has the easiest thing to fit into like just grabbing Exu Alter or Chen Alter maybe. I wish I had Ray. That's really what I'm feeling right now. What do we got going on? A scout node is interesting. Although we're on the boss stage now, so we'd have to sacrifice a full unit. The Pathfinder is way more interesting. Wait, I didn't realize Pathfinder was down there. I'm gonna skip this node. I don't really want to die right before we get a big power spike. We might not die, for the record. Two random Vagrant House will restore or grant ATP when deployed on them. When operated, dodges to resist damage next to them. So we have like a lot of dodge. If we can get something where everyone just has a little bit of passive dodge, that'll actually add up to a lot. But we also don't want to spend any of our tokens right now. Okay, so we have 2 guard, 1 specialist, which means we can take 2 5-star guards, which there's some okay options, but I'm thinking the better idea is going to be invest in a 6-star guard since we have the resources to spend on one right now. As for who to grab, I don't really know who the best idea is. Thorns comes to mind. Pepe is quite fun as well. We buy it for 2 lords, maybe? Hoder, because he's Hoder. We'll be able to E2 them instantly, so we can skip the awkward phase. Maybe I'll go Thorns because of that. I'm usually reluctant to grab Thorns on my runs only because it's so unfortunate to run him at E1. It's not the end of the world, but it's certainly unfortunate. What do we got going on? Gosh, we keep tossing those risk coins. I guess there's a pretty high odds of it, but a little bit unfortunate to see. So we have a bunch of candle bearers now. I think we have 5, right? We do have 6 actually, so we'll go down here. We'll grab this and figure out what this ending's like. So we lose 50% SP on deployment when clearing a collectible. Special operation option will appear in a Pathfinder node. So we need to return back to a Pathfinder node now, but until then our operators are all going to be a little bit weaker. We'll do skill 2 on Umiri. Skill 3 on Thorns. I was about to comment on how Umiri sounds a lot like Umiri from Ave Musica, which is crazy. You wouldn't expect that, but it is how it is sometimes. I forgot we have the randomized costs for units as well. Thorns here shouldn't be hit by this enemy. Oh, but he's also not going to get any juice. I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. Sakiko can take a rock or 2. Like, that's kind of her thing. Because she's into rock and roll. She's not really into rock and roll. I was just trying to make a music joke and it landed so hard that it's like, I almost can't believe it. These enemies are so annoying. Oh no, I think I clowned. I absolutely clowned. This is tremendous levels of clownitude. I didn't think it would keep 3 people stunned for the entire time. Oh my god. Ultra clown mode. I was like, oh, Thorns will just get skill up, but there's no other enemies here. I wasted 3 candles on this stupid node. Unbelievable. Haters will say it's fake. Actually, haters will say it's real. Haters know that that was real. Believers are still unfortunately in disbelief. Ironically, if we rolled this specific number of... I keep thinking these are undeployable for some reason. If we rolled this number for deployment costs, I would have been able to like salvage with getting Sakiko down earlier. But I cringed on instead. This should let Sakiko attack behind her, which will be a nice boon. Alright, stupid rock guy's gone now. Which means we shouldn't really take any more damage in this fight at all. I mean, we'll take a little bit from this enemy, but they really just like stun. These are surprisingly quite bulky. We must have rolled one that gives them defensive stats. They're a lot tankier than last time. I didn't think about the coin we tossed. Hopefully Thorns doesn't get chomped right when he gets his skill up. It's annoying, but doesn't matter too much in actual practice. No, so dumb. I don't know why this siege ends when the bonus enemies are still alive. It's not the end of the world, but it does hurt my pride. I don't know what's happening in this game right now. Basically, I'm making it a lot harder than it has any right to be, which is so hard to swallow. It's like when it goes bad and it's not your fault, you're like, heck this game. But when it goes bad and it's your fault, you're just like, oofies. Big yikes moment. I might do a Pokemon Emerald Rogue run. Depending on how long this run goes to, we'll see. It's always my fault. No, that's probably not the case.
さあ始めましょう。今宵のマスカレードを
We got some gnarly rolls.
迷っている
New
暇があ
official
りません
costing
わよ。
19 is diabolical. Downright criminal.
ドクター、それでも慰めを求めます。
I'm hoping that these can reach the boss. They probably won't be able to, but they sort of can, which is nice.
位置につきました。
全員時間をかけるつもりはない。命令を。
I was gonna say nobody puts thorns in the corner, but it appears someone might actually put thorns in the corner, which is kind of mind-blowing to me.
これが戦場というものね。月はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める。
Sakiko gets her skills
呼びま
so
した。
often.
任せてください。
That is so good. Quite the boon.
もう声を出さない。
Thankfully, Perfumer's healing works like globally. I mean, it's not fully global, but the passive works at least. I know I'm deploying on a talisman here, but it's not going to matter too much. He's probably going to respawn the talisman.
この黄昏の楽園に私は君臨し続ける。あれ？バイバイ。
Oh yeah, we're super fine. I'm guessing we rolled resist up. Maybe.
いいたちょっとそこ。あんたはボ
The
コら
boss
れ
is
る側
done,
な
so
ん
now
だ。
it's just straight chilling. We might have a few more.
踊んなくていいの。
It's, I guess, a few deaths, not a few more deaths, but we should be fine.
命令を。
Honestly, I'm gonna recall Thorns. He can't do anything from there. Everyone else can kind of perform. Is the ghost shooter by the blue box Sakiko? Yeah, this is Sakiko.
すぐにご決断を。
They are, in fact, music notes. But she has an outfit on right now that makes her look like a... What's what I'm looking for? I guess like a more Arc Knightsy character. Like a proper arts caster instead of a high school musician. There's really only two paths you can take in life, and that's either high school musician or defender of a dying world. Which is kind of awesome, because either you're a cool musician or you're defending a dying world.
任務完了。皆さんのおかげです。
Hey Han, good to see you. Appreciate the cookies as well. I was getting hungry. 30 ingots I had to call for on every toss minus 10. I actually like this a lot, but I'm not confident we can get rid of it. But I am going to take it because it will give us a large attack speed up, at least initially. But we need to get rid of it ASAP, which means we also need to get rid of it as a priority over the other things that could be nice to get rid of. 15% attack with every coin toss. If only risk coin toss adds an extra stack. That sounds incredible. We have so many risk coins right now. Let's do that. Okay, so we need to go into Pathfinder node and we need to do whatever the requirement is for the ending. Right now, Thorns and Sakiko are absolutely going off, but we don't have everything we really need. Pathfinder node is there. Exemplary service is like a dead run to me 90% of the time. So that's very scary. Maybe Sakiko's skill 2 would be better. Just because of the Pierce. But skill 3 will blow up everything quicker. I really hate this node. I'm gonna put Umiri on skill 1 instead. Yeah, the 5-strike attack too. Oh no, Umiri is our savior right now. Yeah, this will be fine. Feeling okay, Miko? No health problems? I mean, I'm fine. I'm a little bit like head coldy today. But all things considered, I think I'm doing quite well. Appreciate you checking. I could certainly be a great deal worse. So I'm not gonna complain.
それでいい。無駄だ。
ドクターとこの黄昏の楽園に私は君臨し続ける。
Alright, with their attack speed, it might just be fine. I still want Umiri down ASAP, and we need her across here.
ありません。
This will extend Sakiko's range out as well.
呼びましたか。呼びましたか。ドクターと月はあなたをどこまで
Her
も追い
speed's
詰
so high, she gets skilled constantly. We are so strong right now. I hope that this node that we have to do isn't too bad.
想定の通りだ。
Can activate the fever mode. I'm gonna wait 1 second to do that.
はい。月はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める。
Let's switch back to Arknight's music. I like hearing the Ave Musica stuff when they use their fever. Maybe I'll do that after this.
これが戦場というものね。 慰めを求めますね。
Oh my god, the damage is so immaculate. And Sakiko built up so much fever with that too.
私はスパイラルターン。失礼します。
Damn, what a crazy high roll.
ドクターとこの黄昏の楽園に私は
I kind of invested in getting Radiant really early on. I hope that she's not super necessary for the ending.
たやすいことです。呼びましたか。
But if she is, that's gonna be real unfortunate for someone such as myself. Did they run out of enemies?
私はとっても強いんだから。うおー、あちょー。ほら、怖いでしょ。
Okay, cool. No links.
ドクターの指揮素晴らしかった
Hey,
です
hold on,
ね
I'm gonna change the audio really quick. Okay, well we can grab... Oh, but we can just grab a raw Uika right now. I'm gonna grab Uika outright. Her buff is just so good. Alright, hold on.
ああ、今は太陽が昇る方へと進んでいるところだ。
Nice as this like bossa nova jazz music is. I didn't expect you to try to max pot the collab Miko. I didn't try to actually. I went to 120 and then just used like things from the shop. And I got her on 120. I just like Dame Musica a lot. I mean, I watched it with Lily. It was really enjoyable. I guess I grew a liking for her. The units from it. Alright, Pathfinder node. We can't use anything. We do encounter a special battle now, which I imagine is going to kill us, but at least we can see it now. There's 2 off-ramps. I see several issues presenting themselves. Assuming everything comes from here, maybe we can cover it. I'm going to guess something's really messed up for this stage. We'll do our best, though.
この舞台のフロントとしてみんなを導くね。
Oh yeah, it does look like it's a little bit high. Audio balance is not my strong suit, let me tell ya. But I appreciate you telling me. I'm stacking pulls without anything to pull for in the future. I don't know what I want in the future.
みんな
Okay, see, this is what I was kind of concerned about. Our Sakiko rolled really high too. Our Thorns rolled really low. What the heck is happening? We have like a go board now? Alright, I'm guessing we're dead. 54,000 deals 100% arts damage to allied units and 4 adjacent tiles. For every allied unit in those 4 tiles, damage increased by 50%. When Wang is nearby, it transforms and causes stun with its attacks. There's no way we're feasibly killing those, right? I wonder if Sakiko can survive for a second. I'm gonna put Thorns here.
敵は大したことないからね。
You can't skill.
位置につきました。
命令を無駄だ。
はい、たやすいことです。
Thorns is certainly gonna go down.
はい、
I'm not against leaking an enemy or two.
時間は待ってくれませんわ。
はい、任せてください。
I can't believe we didn't get
すぐ
skill
に
off
ご
on
決断
that.
を。これが戦場というものね。ドクター、
はい、たやすいことです。
月はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める。
This is a lot of enemies that we're just basically losing right now. This stage is kind of crazy. We're not totally dead yet, but it's not looking great.
はい、
Alright, we're dead. We're certainly dead. We're dead without a doubt now, actually.
呼びましたか。たやすいことです。
時間をかけるつもりだ。
歌うね。
分かった。お前の攻撃を想定の通り。
もう声を出さないでね。
Okay, so we're not dead without a tout, but oh my god, what was that stage? That was crazy. That Uika was definitely the right choice. It cost us literally everything. Alright, Tongbao. All allies get more defense, but are frozen for 5 seconds on deployment. Each 100. Yeah, sure, we'll go for that one. We'll get rid of the one that makes us lose coins. Thank god we had that attack speed. That was so spicy. Operates with 2% of max HP for 60 seconds on deployment. Leads the expedition in a different direction. Okay, well, I guess we need a healer too. 1 HP, this is fine. It's really like what I'm at right now. It could have been worse, I guess. I have fallen into Wang's game. So we can't really spend here unless there's something like super notable. Enemies take more elemental damage. Operators gain attack percent? Yeah, next to incursion point. I don't think I want anything. I wouldn't have said no to a medic recruitment voucher. I think I'm gonna spend 4 for a defender one. And grab Shu at full cost. Oh no. There's treasure in that there field. This is probably going to give us a messed up stage. I'm going to avoid it because I'm going to try my best to make it to the end if we can. We have an opportunity to recover a lot of stuff by going in here. I'm going to light a candle for Shu. Double defenders, E2 Hoshiguma, ultimate for me. I'm just nervous about taking, like, over the first minute, operators should naturally die effectively if we don't have enough healing. Because they take 2% over 60 seconds, which should be 120%. That does scare me. Maybe I'm putting too much credence in it. We have a trade node here, which is spending life points. Check the legend node. I'll lose a life point. I got plenty to spend. Originium ingots? We just made all of our Originium ingots back. And what do we have to show for it? A shoe. I shall obtain a random Tongbao. Stronger Ducklord, Gopnik, Crying Thief, or Fatty Swan's next battle between the Tong. Alright, sure, we'll take it. So what do we have? Elites and enemies get move speed. They have defense. Or resist. I'll get rid of the defense one, because we have that toss right now anyways. Can we pass through this doubts node with how many ingots we have? We don't. It's 2 Yan or 15 or more life points. We're close to the max life points. Let's do this turmoil because it opens up the most nodes to us, it looks like. Okay, I like this iteration. This iteration should be completely free for us. There shouldn't even be a question about it. It's true, it does. I'm just scared about everyone else. I'm glad that she could solo. We rolled so bad on everyone's cost. I don't think it'll matter, but holy guacamole, everyone is so expensive. Look at that damage. Oh, I could see this being a real, like, huge issue with some perspective now. If we roll really bad on the costs of people who can heal, we might be ultra cooked. Akiko produces her own fever every other skill, basically. That's crazy. Oh, Umiri, no, I didn't know that stupid thing was there. I wouldn't have put you there to die. I'm sorry. Take care, hon. Hopefully everything's okay. Dang it, I would have really liked to kill that node. We are oozing hope now, which is nice. Allied units have 5 rests and 10% arch dodge. See, that's the art dodge could be very good for us. I'm gonna just grab
申し訳なくなったわね。
Yamu outright, I think. I don't really have life points to spend. Well, we're 1 life point max off of getting through this doubt node. We can try Strange Tales. If we roll enough people with like low cost, we should be fine.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Hopefully it'll be just fine.
みんな、くれぐれも安全にね。
Okay, we rolled extraordinarily high again. So I'm gonna wait, and hopefully get down a few units at once, so that we're not like permanently stunned on 1 unit.
時間は待ってくれませんわ。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
ドクターと月があなたをどこまでも追い詰め
I
る。
thought we could tank that, but they hit a lot harder than I expected.
もう声を出さないでね。
That's fine. We don't really have any Doomguard candles now. This note's so miserable every time.
みんなお疲れ様。ゆっくり休んで。
There wasn't much to gain, thankfully, but I still don't like that node. We keep tossing these like negative risk ones. They are so common. We have one on a boss stage too. There's a Pathfinder node up top, and we do have some things to spend on it. And we have a Wander into Wonderland up there too. I think we'll go up there. Might as well.
また悪党を懲らしめに行くんでしょ。私も混ぜて。
I forgot that my Nyamu is not leveled up.
さあ始めましょう。今宵
Oh,
のマ
this
スカレ
stage
ー
is
ドを
so annoying. Okay.
迷っている暇はありませんわよ。
This is our first time being a good opportunity to have Ui come up.
私たちの勝利に。
Sakiko.
黄昏の楽園
She
に
has a special passive where she will prioritize healing Sakiko, which I think is interesting.
こっちこっち。手伝うね。ドクター、今助けるね。もっと盛り上げてこうよ。
The damage is there. I really wonder what the boss is gonna be like. I really want to see the boss. That's really what I'm focused on right now. We'll upside let Nyamu die. Just kidding, we saved Nyamu. Crises averted.
本当にどうしよう。あなたを土に植えるわ。生まれ変わりなさい。
ドクター、それでも慰めを求めますね。ドクター、今助けるね。
My god, Sakiko immediately gets skill. That's so messed up. If we could actually use that in the boss, it'll be like free depending on how bad the boss is. But I have a funny feeling the boss is gonna just ultra cook us. But at least seeing ending 3 would be a nice treat. So I'm really hoping we don't die on this floor. So I think if ending 3 probably has a different floor, I feel like that's often the case in integrated strategies.
Mission accomplished.
Virgin Ingot twice, specialist recruitment voucher. Are we hitting up another Pathfinder? I feel like I said I was gonna hit up another Pathfinder, right? Yeah. There's one more Pathfinder. Oika looks really good with the outfit she got in this. I like her big floppy ears.
くれぐれも安全にね。
This stage is on the spicier side of what we could have gotten, and our costs were once more not super nice.
迷っている暇はありませんわよ。ドクター、月はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める。ドクター、 すぐにご決断を。
What I'm gonna try to do is we're gonna try to get Umiri down here, facing left, so that Sakiko can see down there. Oh no, we can't place there. I thought that was a ground tile. Yikes, I should have put Uika down further. That's fine. Hopefully.
こっちこっち。ドクターとはこの黄昏
Very
の
annoying that we
楽
just
園
take damage over time.
私は君臨し続ける。
I guess it's more inconvenient than that annoying. Nice pair of big old floppers, so you get it.
私は私の実力見せてあげる。怖くはないわ。
Really would have liked to have one more medic. Although Perfumer with this much attack speed is certainly serviceable.
サキちゃんもみんなも私が守るから。
Gosh, we're keeping them stuck where they come out. Colloquially spawn camping
位置
them.
につきました。
I'm more of a fan of pointers than flops in my book, but both are good. I mean, honestly, that's fair. I shouldn't be judgmental.
ドクター焦っちゃダメだよ。ドクター
I just really love that, like, when playing this composition, suddenly you just have, like, the dog girl barge absolutely shredding out of her mind.
たやすいことです。
It really brings an extra level of enjoyment to it. She just does so much damage with the attack speed relic too. We got really lucky getting that early. If only we got some more ingots, but we have plenty really. And look at her range. Like, her attack range is really messed up because of the people nearby her, but her attack range only reaches 3 tiles ahead, but it's hitting 5.5 basically.
黄昏の楽園に私は君臨し続ける。
Uh-oh.
本当にどうこつより草が
I don't know why I said uh-oh. We're gonna be
荒
fine.
れちは
お前の攻撃は想定
But I
の
was
通り
still dispirited by watching my Nyamu get eaten.
任務完了正確かつ
Alright,
効
what do we got?
率の
Rich Team
いい
Ingots,
式だ
Defender Recruitment Voucher. May as well conserve everything from this point because we're going to be going into a Pathfinder node right now. Let's go see. Okay, we have 2 caster ones, so we can upgrade a caster fully. Would be a good caster to grab for our motley crew. I forgot Miss Christine's a caster. I really need to build her up at some point. Maybe some Golden Glow action. I haven't run her in a long time. Let's do that. There's 5 of our currency spent. We have a Specialist Recruitment Voucher. Oh, we can grab Mutsumi. I was thinking she was considered a guard for some reason. I have no idea why. Logically, she shouldn't be, so... Where is Neural? My Neural really that not built? Oh wait, we can afford like a big one? Maybe Zarya skill 1 is just worth it. Not that we can fit that many on our squad anymore. We have like the entirety of Ave Musica now, I think, right? Yeah, there's only 5 of them. They've got that sorted out. Really wish I knew what this boss was like, because I'm fully expect. Oh god, I want to do this turmoil node so bad. It's driving me crazy that we lost to it twice. Like if we, okay, all we need, hear me out. All we need is like 1 good roll. All we need is 1 good roll. Mutsumi also might be able to do some pretty serious work. If I can put down a tank, Golden Glow, and then a tank really quickly after, maybe.
出発しましょうか。
Okay, Golden Glow is extremely expensive. Sakiko is not that expensive, but she, like, maybe
時間は
here.
待ってくれませんよ。ドクターと月はあな
Her
たをど
entire
こ
skill's
ま
gonna
で
get.
も追い
Okay, I was
詰
gonna say
め
her entire skill's gonna get wasted. It needs to go down. Okay, that's actually pretty big. I didn't realize that she could take priority on that.
はい的な
Alright, Mutsumi's transformed.
ドクターとそれでも慰めを求めます
So,
ね
Sakiko is definitely dead right now.
やってみる
She did in fact perish from that attack. We will not be able to get her back. But Mutsumi is doing an impeccable job of tanking in the meantime.
頑張ります
Ooh.
本当、拓路に鉱山で植え
Getting stunned there kind of stinks, but we did in fact conquer the stage. I can't believe how high we're rolling. Basically everyone's above cost. I guess Umiri was below cost. And Zakiko was too, actually. But we have like people that cost like 11 going for 25 now. Damn. Negative show. Alright, operators get bonus attack. If we can set up Sakiko on the incursion point, we definitely want to do that now. I don't think we're gonna get another Pathfinder node, to be honest. I'll conserve it, I guess. I don't really know what else I would spend it on. Might want to just save up in case we can get an upgrade for someone, because I think we're missing... Yeah, an E2 for Saria. I think it's probably better to keep the stuff for that. What do we got for the Doubts node? 50 or more Originium ingots. We certainly have that, so we'll pass through and gain greater rewards. 2 random collectibles. Units become levitated, weightless, or shifted, take more damage. Sniper operators have more attack. Nothing too crazy for our current composition. Oh, I'd love some Originium ingots. 8 Originium ingots? Slurp, slurp. Random Tong Bao could be good. Let's go for that one. 1 extra life point drop after battle. We're really just going to take that to replace, I think, the defensive stats. We have 1 candle left. We have a legend. No, let's go into this one. Maybe there's something cool. I'll lose 2 Iridium ingots to recruit an operator. Hopefully it's a defender one. I've crossed at least 10 nodes. Recruit an operator from any class. Yoink. And we'll grab the Saria upgrade there. If we had 1 more hope, because I think it's 7 to recruit 6 stars, we could have went for something like Monster, which would have been even more damage for us. Alright, Prophecy node. I think, yeah, okay, so we're going to have to do the normal ending first, and then we will hopefully survive this. What the heck is the normal ending of this again? Ew, oh. I don't really have a plan for like how we're gonna do this. Alright, let me think. Probably hold off on Yamu. She does passively produce fever. She might be a little bit better than Umiri because she passively produces fever, but his stats are a lot lower. Definitely want Perfumer. Sorry, skill 1. Alright, let's just end it. It would be a huge shame to die here. We have a really good amount of stats and stuff, but there are a lot of enemies that come through here. And I would really prefer to kill the boss, like, basically the second that we can. We did roll disgustingly high on basically every unit again, which is very unfortunate. I think we're gonna set up Sakiko here and give her the range. Oh, we don't have Umiri to give her the range anymore? Oh, no. I don't really know what I'm doing about Yi yet. I'm gonna hope that we can just have Yi catch some strays when moving through this area. That's annoying. Oh no, I think we're just cooked. This attack is really heckin' painful. Okay. I need to slow this down. I need to think a little bit. I need Yi to move up 1 tile. Because this is Sakiko's range. I thought she still had a form change available. Alright, so we can't die here. The weak cut is going to go down. We will get phase 1 of Yi, which is something, I guess. This is so scuffed. I don't know when Yi gets targetable. Apparently not that soon. We're hitting Yi from this position, which is just so premium. Okay, we're leaking, but we killed Yi, so that's something. Could mean no more spicy damage. Right, we should be fine to clear now. That was so scuffed. I played that really bad. Those O's got increasingly more worrisome. Oh yeah, beforehand? Yeah, I've really only done this boss having a very specific unit that both heals herself and does true damage, so I was like, uh-oh. These are surprisingly bulky. Okay, Thorns is gonna meet the big thorn in the sky, but we did survive the stage at least. I don't remember us getting so much HP. I'm glad we had it though. We still have to get through whatever this floor is. If I'm gonna guess, it's gonna be like maybe 2 nodes and then the boss. Thank goodness we had a little bit of extra help though. Skill to activate automatically is like my favorite one. I would actually be so thrilled if that happened. I don't think there's anything we want from this. We'll just conserve it again. We might have one more Pathfinder at the end. When you toss your risk coins, gain stats. For every candle gets promoted via combat. I don't think either of those are going to happen. Alright, we're on floor 6 for the first time, so that's something. Okay, so we got bonus defense up, and we got leftmost favorite tiles get bonus HP. So it is what I thought. We just have to get through one operation. We have a lot of debuffs now. 1% chance to be stunned after dealing damage is disgusting. What? For someone like Sakiko that does damage a lot, I imagine that's going to be pretty GG. Oh, I didn't realize we'd operate at DP cost +3. 10% chance to lose 30% of HP when deployed. That is gross. So we have a Pathfinder node available to us, and we can specifically grab and upgrade a guard. Maybe someone like Surtur could be a good idea for a clutch spot, but the issue is that we don't have really the squad spot to put her. I mean, we could put her in place of Nyamu. I feel like we don't really need Nyamu. I'm gonna go for it. I'll take Iridium Ingots. We will go to the Pathfinder node, and we will grab... Oh, that's Lighting Kindle for Nyamu. Go over to here. We can't afford anyone else. I thought we had a lot of hope. This was dumb to go for this node. So it goes. I'll grab Savage. Little Savage love. Might as well bring her along. Alright, so this node's probably going to be super messed up, and if we die to anything in the entire game, I expect it to be this node. Yeah, there's just, you know, 17 unique enemies, 2 excursion points, and 2 incursion points. Or actually, there's 4. I only saw these 2. Oh, this looks awful. Uiko was on the wrong scale. I didn't realize. Oh no, I just put her back on the squad? No, she was definitely wrong scale then. I think I'm gonna go back to Umiri skill 2 for the fear. I don't really know what this is gonna bring. We don't have any deployment generation at all, and we have the +3 cost and the randomized cost, so if things go really bad, we might just die here. I have no idea what this is going to be. I'm going to guess there's like 80 enemies. 47, okay. Alright, we got a cheap Sakiko, but I don't know where we want Sakiko. I'm going to set her up here. This feels like a good choice. We are frozen, but we do have defense up, which is something. We have an extremely expensive Uika, but we can put her down. No idea what this stage is really going to end up bringing in the end. The Golden Glow is dirt cheap, so I'm going to put it down here. We can start using Scale ASAP. It looks like this is going to be one of those... Hope that we can prevent them from blowing us up before we blow up them kind of situations. Alright, we've already taken the offensive with the dragon. I'd like to save Thorns. Hopefully the passive from both of them gets it. Cool. I don't know if we need to save a dragon or not. I'm kind of in fight or flight right now. Not like literally in fight or flight, but I'm in like that position where I'm like, oh god, what's gonna go wrong and mess us up. Mainly this left side I'm concerned about. Because Thorns is juiced out of his mind on that right side, and we have this covered here. I'm worried that something's gonna walk up to Sakiko and like CC her or something, or do that, because I forgot that was an option.
歌うね。距離を合わせて。はい、たやすいことですよ。
Rip a fat bass riff on him. Alright, well this stage isn't so bad. I mean, we have so much attack speed in the global from... Sakiko's basically global. I know she's not literally global, but she might as well be. Look at that attack range. What's that top area? Getting the extension of the range from the other Adalujica members is such a nice boon. Okay, those are the last 3 enemies, so we don't have to worry anymore.
任せてください。
Alright, well, that should be going on to the boss stage then. Which will be nice. You know what I miss doing on stream? Crosswords. Crossword streams were so dope. A bunch of Virginia ingots, a guard recruitment voucher. May as well grab some guard. I don't know which guard we'll grab. Grab the Chanka. Oh my god, look at him. He looks like a thumb. The illusion of choice. The Sweet Regulator ceremony should have ended at the Janzi Shrine, but you passed through the hall and set foot on Yi's heavenly stairway, descending into the bowels of the earth until you reach the Tomb of Sweet. Around you is scattered rubble, resembling displaced characters and discarded blocks of type. You take out the enigma left by Wang and toss it into the mausoleum. In unclarity shall heavens and earth be remade. Operators without lit candles cannot participate in this battle! The Wakui board amidst the cloud as heavens and blocks of types as the earth. I hope everyone is lit. Ooh. Warp and weft meets longitude and latitude, complementing one another and creating another entrance into the tomb besides Great Kill. I don't think Uika's lit. That sucks. Thoughts ungrounded are confused, ideals and actions are vacuous. I haven't thought about vacuous since Rom the vacuous spider in Bloodborne. You must enter this place that refuses humanity and record what transpires here. The Wakui player has been waiting a long time. I don't think she's candlelit. She's not candlelit. No. 07 Uika buff. That's sad. Now, what do we want here? Nyamu will give us passive build up for fevers, but I think Techno is actually a better choice here, surprisingly.
また悪党を懲らしめに行くんで
I
し
could
ょ
be wrong with that, but
私も混ぜて
having Techno to just like create bodies on things we potentially kill could be quite nice. I have no idea what this is gonna go. Okay, what am I looking at?
私ならできる
What? They're just sacrifice. Why are they like doing a sacrificial murder of the reserve operator caster? What the heck is that up there? There's so much to take in. We rolled kind of stinky. I mean, it's not that bad. We rolled relatively stinky though. But it might just be the +3 that everything looks stinky. This will not be that bad otherwise. I'm going to just wait a little bit. I don't know how much damage these do. I'd like to set up Thorns right off the bat, to be honest with you. It's gonna be so expensive and it's a risk if you can't do anything about it. Okay, so they place pieces around Thorns right away. He's getting stunned. That's so awk.
戦場って本当にご無沙汰な言葉よ
Oh no, we're not gonna be able to get the skill off in time.
時間は待ってくれませんわ
分かった。動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省ける。
No, Saki-chan going down is like the worst thing, and missing the skill too. So they spawn balls next to you. I think we're just dead, unfortunately. That's ultra sucks.
これが戦場という
We're definitely
もの
gonna leak. I don't know how much we're gonna leak, but we're gonna leak. Maybe we can eke by barely.
やるしかない
Oh, hey, the boss is tangible now. I didn't realize that had happened.
え
Man, the stun is really brutal. That is super unfork knife.
時間は待ってくれませんわ問題なきよ確かにドクターと月があなたをどこまでも追い詰める してみる。
たやすいことです。
Okay. There are also invisible enemies, which I did not realize.
害虫だ。
We've kind of stabilized a little bit, but I don't feel like we've stabilized at all at the same time. My Sakiko is facing upwards.
きっと今同じ作戦を描く。
諦めるな。
What the heck are these? Flaws. Deals 100% damage. It's styled when Wang... Okay, so this is when Wang is nearby. Oh, they meant literally Wang. Like this Wang. Okay. So we want to keep these away from us as much as possible. We're doing damage to Wang now, which is something. I
人形がかりそめの
was
命を
gonna say they should make
宿す
Wang playable, but, you know.
準備。
たやすいことです。
I was gonna say maybe Wang only has one phase. Imagine. Really unfortunate timing on that.
問題ない。落ち着いて。
Hoping Sakiko can tank.
ドクターと人形がかりそめの命を宿す。呼びましたか。
失礼します。
We have another fever up, which I can activate immediately.
失礼します。
We're hitting so many fevers because Sakiko just keeps hitting people. This is scary. Alright, we're leaking on the bottom side now. Hopefully Thorns can get this one this time.
ドクター、それで
Thorns cannot. We're going to have to do something about that. We can only leak one more. I'm gonna just let it go. I think Wang is dead. Which would be kind of magnanimous if that was the case. I don't see Wang anymore. But this bottom panel, we can't afford to leak. Alright.
命令
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna drop Umiri.
頑張ります。
Put down Golden Glow. Oh no, we're dying on top side, aren't we?
前に進むぞ。
Oh my god, we barely survived. This is so stressful to watch. My god.
覚悟を何も考えなければ。
We're getting munched and crunched on the top side, but nothing to do with
父
it.
はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める。
たやすいことです。
Okay, hold on. I just have 4 enemies left? I think we actually win. With 1 health left too. Oh my god. That was so stressful. I choked so bad in the beginning. That's ending 3 done. Wow. Yeah, it felt like the boss really didn't do much, as long as you have the DPS to blow up the actual orbs. Cool. As the visitor ascends into the sky and enters the Tomb of Sui, they seem to have forgotten something while rejoicing in their unprecedented achievement. One can enter the depths of the Garden of Grotesqueries by substituting heaven and earth with material objects to scale the mountain and conduct the placation. But the visitor cannot answer why the mausoleum is open with a giant waypoint board and painted blocks of type. Perhaps it is this recklessness and ignorance that angers the sweet proxy, and so every carefully calculated sword strike and thunderclap by the visitors, the proxy, known for strategy, nonetheless shakes up this false realm. Wei Kui stones fall from the sky. It's probably Wei Chi stones, right? Wei Chi stones fall from the sky as type blocks rise from the ground, as to sandwich all beings in between into fine dust. The moment heaven and earth coalesce, a sigh and stroke whisks the visitors away. Liang gently places the frightened and confused crowd into the open space before the memory hall. After calming them and handing over the seal, Liang gestures to Yi and then escorts the group down the mountain, answering their incessant questions as they go. Yi waits for the all-too-curious visitors to vanish from his sight before he looks toward the memorial hall. The guests have just left, but a rare guest has arrived. Ugh, I can't wait for Wang to be playable. That's who I'm saving for. Inside, another sweet proxy stands alone. Is that him in the flesh or one of his clones? It doesn't even matter anymore. Wang needs a little more time to process his reunion after 120 years. Her name is faded from her portrait, but her expression remains serene as ever. Be it the face in his memories or the presence felt inside the Tomb of Sweet, they impart the same hope. Educate and expound, her life's work to last for a millennium. She has always been brimming with expectations for this great land. This is Wang's first visit to the Memorial Hall. In the past 120 years, he has been repeatedly chewing on his guilt, regret, and rancor. He hates everything that he buried here, himself included. He never dared to enter this place, until today, when that group of hot-headed visitors spread out the Weiqi pieces and the characters before him. You believe they could bring her back, so why drive them away? I should have left them there to rot for their reckless behavior, but Wang does not speak. There is no need for him to. This is the first time in all these years someone has brought back that ink stick from their boundless history. All he needs is to find that trace of ink within the Fernmut's memories. With ink, words can form, and they can restore her. Can he hope for that? Should he believe in it? He extends his hand in an asking gesture. He smiles with optimism under his elder brother's stern gaze. Wang falls silent again for a long time. The past drifts in like clouds, and he finally decides. The Weiqi board and the character's blocks emerge into the world-lit scrolls in his hand. He turns around sharply. The empty scroll floats on Wang's back like a pair of open arms. Within the painting remains a gentle smile. Wang hands the scroll over to Yi. I'll leave it to you. I'll do all I can. Paper carries ink. Ink turns into words. After years apart, perhaps they can meet again. It's not stressful for me to watch because I have no idea what's happening, but I know I was sending you all my energy for your spirit bomb. I appreciate it. It's always stressful when you do like an hour-long run of something. It's like doing Zuck in or even Fight Caves, doing Jad in RuneScape. You spend like an hour going through a run, and then you're like, oh boy, time to do the thing that can kill me in like one hit if I misplay. And we almost misplayed enough. I played properly enough to salvage where I thought I had misplayed. We got really lucky on that top side that I had put down Golden Glow specifically, because her AoEs were just sufficient enough where our tank, Saria, was not tanking the thing that would auto-kill her because she was already tanking too many things until we'd killed enough ads, then she started tanking that, and then she got dropped down on a few frames later. It's very, very lucky. We'll take it. I think there's only 3 endings now, right? I don't know if we got ending 4 or ending 5 yet. I'm sure that they exist, but whew, it's certainly a relief to have it done, especially in the first try. I hate going at lower difficulties, Doom. Defeat a fatty a total of 3 times, pass a total of 8 leisurely nodes, temporarily recruit a total of 10 operators, or promote operators a total of 10 times. We had a charcoal mask, so perhaps there is another ending available to us now. I don't quite remember if there is or not, but I'm a little surprised we didn't get any upgrades. We did get an upgrade. Clear any different 3 endings or 3 different endings on Guided Toward 4 above, and we have 3 unique endings done now, so we get our Mastery 1 for skill 3, I think that is. Yeah, that makes sense since it's on the bottom. Clear ending Scroll of Stars and Integrated Strategies with 2 different squads. Which one is Scroll of Stars? Is it the default one? This is just clear with Tourist Squad. Tourist Squad. Scroll of Stars. Arcnights. Is that what I haven't done yet? Is that ending 4? No, there's no way. Okay, so Orderly Application is the default one. Scroll of Stars is ending 2, which is to find that special node in the Garden of Grotesqueries and then fight the big dragon. The big dragon. Okay, it's the big dragon foot we gotta fight. And then we did Black-White Abstrusity, which is the most recent one. Is ending 4 a thing now? I'm guessing that it is because we got a new question mark unlock. I don't remember. Are we still thinking of an Emerald Rogue playthrough? Probably not, because this took me so long. If I streamed earlier, then probably. An improvement for Tour Squad. I have a little bit of stuff I want to get done today that isn't streaming, unfortunately. So I was planning on a shorter stream, so it is convenient that this one went this long, because this was probably about as long as I was hoping to. If we died really early, I was gonna do at least a chunk of a Emerald Rogue Squad. Hey, so we're on to ending 8. A 5-star operator, hope cost +1 poo. That would have been really unfortunate there. Elite leader defense and HP plus 80%, or 20%, not 80%. God, we're on difficulty 8. Cool. Cool. I thought we were like ultra cooked with how that was looking like it was going. Surprised Sakiko didn't stun herself more. But that's ending 3 done. Well done to us. Very close, a lot of really tight ones. I am going to call stream early here, since it's a good time to wrap up for me. It's about 12:30, so I can go eat something, get some stuff done. Unfortunately, I'm going to be gone for the weekend, so there is some stuff I need to get done ahead of time. This being said, tomorrow we will probably do Emerald Rogue, because I feel a little bad. I want to do more Grand Blue Versus and stuff too, but I've just been having so much fun doing Emerald Rogue. But heck, it's my stream. We'll probably do Emerald Rogue tomorrow, do a couple runs of that. I say a couple of runs, but those runs could be like 4 hours. We'll see. Either way, hopefully you had fun. I had a nice time. Apologies for the shorter stream, but we will be back tomorrow with more good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.